There we go. Ecthelion of the EotW of the Dawnguard textures remastered. Now this does a whole bunch of different things as far as what type of textures it does. So we don't need to even do that. So basically this is the one I use and I converted it over. But in this mod, you'll see that it does a lot of different things. All the DLC, the architecture, the armor, the weapons, all these different things. But the Frank family put out a new mod that is just the armor and the weapons, but not all the other textures. So I want to test this and see if we installed it, because when you install it, it's not just textures. It is actually going to have an ESP involved in here. I think that was the thing that kind of threw me off when I looked at this, right? Is it just the weapons and armors? I thought it had an ESP attached. We're going to take a look and compare the two together, but let's go into the game first and take a look at the Dawnguard armors as a close-up so we can kind of tell what all it's doing, because this one will do the old stuff and we can take a look at it. Let's run the game. And then we'll use add out a menu to grab some Dawnguard armor and take some pictures of it and see what happens. Anyone managed to port Aesir armored SE successfully? Trapped at some stages, the dungeon had no floor. Oh, that's a problem. Let's just get Naked Nord guy up here and run him. Let's go to Whiterun. I don't know why I'm going to Whiterun this time. I just felt like it. Yeah, I know. Working a lot can really mess up your streaming.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
You know, I've been thinking about playing with the Imaginator to try and lighten things up in here. Because really, I mean, these rooms are way too dark. So I've been thinking about doing that. Do I even have Imaginator up? I need to do this anyways, or all my menus will be off. Every time we do it, we have to fix this. Okay. Curious. There we go. If I wanted to imagine it, summon the Imaginator, I could fix that. But I'm thinking of trying to use the Imaginator to counter some of the darkness from ELE and relating Skyrim. That way we lighten the interiors, but then we could darken the output of the sun. Lighten the sun, that would lighten the outdoors, because the sun output would be lessened. Alright. Naked Nord guy in Whiterun. We are recording this for posterity's sake, so we'll be able to see exactly what happens on this, compare it for posterity's sake, so we can compare the two mods side by side. Alright. Grab, add out a menu. We are working on Dawnguard, yes. We are working on the Frank family Dawnguard armor and weapons replacers, but we're going to look at the old Ecthelion Dawnguard textures, which also, by the way, changed the textures in the rest of the DLC, but the Frank family only does the armor. So what I wanted to do is compare the two mods together. Armor. Go grab the Dawnguard armor. And this and all this. Give me all the things. I'm going to wear a whole bunch. Because this has multiple colors, by the way. I don't know if you knew that about this. Is that... What is that doing? Black armor. Heavy black armor. So we'll put that on. And it's like gray armor. So it has multiple colors available to it. So you can see where Ecthelion has more options. You can actually get different colors. I'm going to drop this one. I don't need that. Like you have the gray versus the black. If I put that on, you have gray. There's also a red version too. We go back in and grab all the other stuff here. You have red armor. Grab some of that. Is that it? I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So you have multiple colors, which could be, you know, more to your liking, but that's a different thing, right? Grab a helmet too. And let's grab the blue armor. I always like the red armor though. Let's grab the blue armor. Black armor, I got that. Medium blue armor, okay. And the shield, we need the shield. And the light helmet. We can compare it all. So that is the gray version with the pauldrons. But you notice there's no insignia. If we go back to the black item, this is the light black. Put on a helmet too while we're here. Go back to the black armor. Yep, see it's got icons on the side. So it's really about what you think you like. Right? So now that those are all equipped, you can see they have little potions and stuff going on. But I wanted to compare the two mods together and see what we get. Get another look here. This is the black armor. I think this is probably closest to the Frank family, and I want to see what the difference is now that we have all the different ones. You got the eye slits. Let's see. Let's put on the light helmet so we have a look at that. Where's the light helmet? There's the light helmet. Light helmet always looked weird to me. Like it didn't quite sit on the face very well. Okay. Put the heavy helmet back on. And there we go. That's what it looks like. Screenshot comparison. Yes. All right, and then we'll change into the heavy gray armor. The screenshot. And then we'll change into the light, because the boots and the gloves, by the way, look almost exactly the same. The light armor. There we go. And with the light helmet, we'll grab the light helmet. Get the full picture here. Screenshot. And then the blue armor. No, the red armor, which has no sleeves. There we go. Screenshots are all done.
Asking for much, just a few seconds.
Yeah, the helmet does look strange. So we'll save this. Quick saving. And we'll exit out. All right. Now the new mod. We will see the Frankly HD Dawnguard armor and weapons. This only does armor and weapons. There are 2 files for this presently. I noticed there was a hot fix today when downloading it, and I wanted to, fix this. It fixes the CTD when equipping the red variant on the female characters. So we're going to install both of these. Night, Chris. See you, man. See you, man. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your holiday weekend. We will install these and see what it does. Let's install the first one first. Has a faux mod. Okay, we'll install the 4K resolution just so we have the full effect. Install it. And then we will install the hotfix. Manual meshes. Should be able to merge that in. Yes. Okay. Activate it and see what it does. No ESP, so it's just textures. In that case, what we want to do is slide it up. You can see it's affecting these ones right here. Slide it up underneath, and we're just going to get the weapons and armors from the Frank Family HD, Dawnguard Armor and Weapons, and we'll go back into game. I feel the urge to merge. Well, I'll tell my girlfriend, I need to merge with you now. She'll love that. She loves that voice. So sexy. You sound so sexy when you say that. I give her the Elvis voice too. She loves that one. Oh, baby. Come here. I need a little Elvis loving. Merge plugins. We're not talking about merging plugins right now. That will be later on in the show. Show all saves. There he is. And load this game. Okay. Do you have anything left to merge? Yes. Remember, men can produce reproductive fluids at a much later date than women can. All right, already you can see there is a difference. That there's more of a shine to the little things, and let's screen capture that one right now. There's a little bit of a shine to it now. Before it was a very flat textures. There's now a little bit of a shine to it. So that's kind of cool. I think it looks all right. Let's change into the blue light armor. Actually, I like that a lot. That looks really good. The armor looks pretty good. I did not check out the shield. I should have checked out the shield. But the textures look nice. It's not really a blue anymore, is it, though? It's kind of a gray, steely look. So was the plates change any? I know the sleeve changed, but the plates change? Yeah, it's more of a... It does have a bit of a blue sheen to it. Okay. Grab the shield. Shields are kind of hard to judge, but the shield looks pretty good. Yeah, so the blue is actually now kind of a steel color. Gunmetal blue. Yeah, that's exactly it. Thank you, Panic Monk. So yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. Let's screenshot that while we got it. Alrighty. Now we'll go take a look at the heavy armor. The boots don't change all that much. Black heavy armor. Now you've got double pauldrons. The symbol's not the same. We gotta change into his helmet. Hang on. Where's his helmet? There it is. Still got the eye holes. So the eye holes are still there thanks to improved close face helmets. There's more of a sheen to it. I like it. It looks really good. I think that the textures overall are a big improvement. So that is the black, quote unquote black. Screenshot that. We'll do some close-ups in just a minute, but let's get all the shots done so I can concentrate on what I'm doing. And then the heavy gray armor. Yeah, it's more of a white gray. I do like the shine to it. It looks much more interesting. This looks metallic. Well, I think it looks okay. One thing I did notice is that wasn't there a... Take a screenshot. Wasn't there a version with like little vials at his waist instead of just a chain. It's actually overriding the shine is in the mesh. Okay. There was one. See, they now have replaced the book. Before they had little Ecthelions had a pouch. Not a pouch, but a potion holder. And now they've got a book. All right. Let's put the helmet back on. Put the light helmet back on. It's still going to look goofy as all get out. But yeah, it's still, the light helmet still looks strange. But not bad. Okay. Now a bigger question is, if we change him, show race menu, to a girl, can I do this with? Dude said girl. Press done. Yeah, sure. How does the girly look? Okay, doesn't look bad. It's not a feminine figure. Whoa, a little clipping there. It's not a feminine figure, that's for sure. Take off the shield. The shield's bothering me. Put on the heavy armor. See, that's got a more feminine figure. How come the light armor doesn't have that? UNP matches vanilla meshes, so you shouldn't have a problem. Well, that's better. That looks normal. Why did it have such a unfeminine figure on the red armor? See? It's not... She looks a little more thick. Right? Check it again. Check it in again. Hey, look at it. There's something going on there I don't understand. I don't get what's going on here. Watch your waist. We've got a weird stretching around the waist too. See the underneath your armpits, weird plate stretching. Yeah, there's something going on with the red one. Yeah, she's very flat-chested there. No. It's definitely feminine. That's not the male. That's definitely a female body mesh. That ass, right? But the female one is much more form-fitting. Look at that. That's definitely a female form. I don't get it. See, this one's got files on her waist. Those just the heavies? Does the other one have it as well? Nope. It's just that one color. Black has the vials at the waist. Very strange. You're not going to want your breasts hanging out in combat. You got to have plates or something over top of them. Get your boobs chopped off. So let's throw a helmet on her. There we go. Now the question is always, one of these things is, how do the other bags and pouches look on them? Because if you are going to have bandolier's bags and pouches, they may look a little funny at times with the different meshes. Dr. Bandolier. Just grab some stuff here. Black, maybe front right. Or brown. I think brown might be more appropriate. Go down to the brown. Or dark, maybe. Maybe dark. Imperials might be okay with red. These are the leather. There we go. Let's grab some front, right, and left. And then a back. No, satchel, maybe? Sure, why not? Let's grab it. Just put them on and see how they look with her stuff on. Okay. Brown's not a good choice. The satchel doesn't look bad. He's looking overly strapped, but yeah, see, it goes over the pauldron, so the strap's not going to look that well. Anyone notice Zora Fairchild doesn't have a proper home in Riverwood? I'm going to repurpose Leaf Rest as a home for her. She actually stays in the little campground outside of Riverwood. She doesn't have a proper home. She is a homeless. She's a hobo. I mean, she's living in a cage forever. So, what do you guys think? You like the Frank family one? Or the... Ooh, her eyes are all widened out. Yeah, let's take off this pouch. Take off the pouches. They're looking strange. So what do you think? You like the Frank family one, or do you like the Ecthelion one? The Ecthelion one is a little more colorful, but these are kind of a... They look a little more realistic with the shine on them, I gotta say. So they look pretty good. I said I was going to do a close-up. Let's do that. I was going to grab... Did I grab both shields or just the one? I did. I grabbed that one. I need to grab the other one. Oh, we forgot to check. There are weapons. Holy shit, I forgot all about it. So this is the brand new War Axe. I forgot all about the weapons. The Rune Hammer. The Dawnguard. This is the plain Dawnguard War Axe. We'll go back and take a look at the other axes later on. But at least we're seeing the axes and stuff. These are all dragon bones. The Dwarven. They have just regular crossbows. This is just the Dwarven crossbow, whatever. This is the redone one. Okay. They have just a crossbow. Steel crossbow, that's what we want to take a look at. I've got, it's like a burnished wood, but I'm not real happy with the wood itself. It looks like balsa wood. The textures inside the steel bow look pretty good, though. Well, let me put it to you this way. Let's go one. Let's say, I mean, this kind of shine to it. If you are a professional warrior, you burnish your armor every day. It's going to look shiny, even if it looks old. And this looks old. You can see a very faint symbol on that. Look at that. You can see it. It's just so faint because of the shine, you can't see the symbol. Whoop. You can see it right there on the center of the screen. There is a symbol there, but because of the shine, it kind of overwhelms the symbol. You see it? Before, the shine was, the shine was much duller. But now with the shine on there, you can't see the symbol nearly as well. But, getting back to my point, if you're a professional warrior, you burnish your armor every day because this is a tool of the trade. The shield looks okay. Shield looks nice, actually, like it's seen battle. That's kind of cool. So that's all right. So this, I mean, it looks worn. It looks old. It looks beat up. It's got the gouges and stuff. It looks pretty good. But as a professional warrior, these are tools of the trade, man. Worn but cared for. Yeah, exactly. This is the 4K texture, by the way. So it looks pretty good. Better at a distance, though. You can see some of the texture issues, but it looks good overall. I think it's okay. So what do you guys think? The other ones? We'll go back and take a look at some pictures in a second. Get out of recam. Let's QQ out of here and we'll go look at those. Look at those pictures here. View screenshots. Show on disk, thank you very much. Let's get rid of this one, 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 this one. Delete all these. I don't need them. Okay. So this is Ecthelion's black. That's the silver with Ecthelion. That is the blue light armor. The red light armor. And now you have the red. This is now Frank family. Red armor. Frank family blue light. This is the black Frank family. And the Frank family silver or gray. So what do you guys think? Which do you like best? That's the best question. What do you guys think of the two? I think I'm going to leave them because I do like the weapons quite well. I wasn't a big fan of the weapons from Ecthelion, but I guess it's a matter of taste. Because this is the clearest example I could show you. This is the red versus the red here. It's no longer a red with the Frank family. It has a nice sheen, but the red is very distinctive looking now, where now it's kind of a muted, burnished kind of bronze. So I think I think there's a good point to that. These look like leather plates, where those look like metal. These all look like metal plates, where these kind of look like leather plates or painted lamellar, like laminated plates rather than, even though I do like the kind of bronze colored or brass shoulder piece on that one. I do like that. It's a nice differentiation there. Yeah, definitely between the heavy armor and between Ecthelion and Frank family. Frank family for sure. Now, the light armor, on the other hand, I'm not as clear. Because light armor could be laminated plates. It's always better with metal. There's something to be said for that. But I do kind of like the color differentiation for the light armors. They look good overall, don't get me wrong. Frank family stuff's nice. We didn't even look at the helmets, but the helmets are really hard to tell. Yeah, the light armor really stands out as light armor. I gotcha. So I can definitely see the difference. This looks like it's light because it's not got any pauldrons on it. Or it's got one pauldron. The heavy armor is nice. Good. It's good mod. Yeah, the Frank family heavy is much, much nicer. But as far as the light armor go, I'm still kind of on the fence. Because I do like the differentiation there. Gives them a more unique appearance. Right? That's the blue versus the blue. Yeah, it's all in the textures. You could combine mods. That would be the biggest thing. Is that if you were to go back into Mod Organizer, you could open it up, go into the file tree, on textures, DLC, armors, Dawnguard, and go pick out the ones that are for the different ones. And you'd have to identify which ones are which. Right? You got helmet, DDSs, and you have to go figure out which ones are which and turn off or hide, because that's an option, is to hide the ones you don't want. So that would be a bigger question. But you'd have to identify which are which. So the best way to do that is to show, open. That, I would assume, is the light armor. I only see one pauldron. No, I see two pauldrons. That's heavy. So you can see the problem on this. That's the heavy gray. This is the light red. You can see the kind of burnished color to it. So you would go ahead and hide that and hide the associated anything else that goes with it. So Dawnguard Body 3, you could hide that one. What is this one? That's the blue. We can hide that one. Dawnguard Body 5. This was... don't know. You'd have to go through and test it and see which ones are which, and then hide the ones you don't want. But that's how you do it. You would pick the ones you want. The chat is just doing their own thing. Hide files is the way to do it, though. You just have to decide which ones you want and hide the ones you don't like. That's the way to do it. All right. So, Frank family, the verdict on Frankly HD Dawnguard and armor and weapons is a thumbs up. I do like them. The weapons are much better than the ones provided by Ecthelion. If you go through and just look at some of these weapons, I'm not a big fan of the Ecthelion weapons. So, just thinking. But you have to keep the Ecthelion around because it also remasters a lot of the other textures in the rest of the DLC. Because if you go into Mod Organizer and you look at Ecthelion, go in the file tree under textures, DLC, you have architecture, which frankly HD Dawnguard Armors does not have. So you need to have both. Cat Nerd, frankly, all the frankly HD stuff kind of rolls. It does. And that's probably why I'll keep it. But the other stuff that's provided by Ecthelion improves a lot of the other DLC components. So I would say keeping them is a big thing. So let's go back into there and see what else it does. Textures, actors, DLC, armor dogs. The armors, see, it does stuff on the dogs. Does stuff on the architecture. Beyond just the stuff the Frank family does. So it adds more stuff. So it's worth having both, in my opinion. Worth having both. So In my opinion, if you're looking for just the armors and weapons, yeah, this is the way to go. The Frankly HD Dawnguard armor and weapons is mod number 19663 is a winner in my book. I hate doing plugs, but here it is. If you did enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I have also started a Discord server where you can chat with me if you have questions or just want to say hi. You can also join me on my weekly Twitch streams where we do live modding and play games. Or even follow Dirty Weasel Media on Twitter. All the links are in the description of this video. My name's Cal, I'm from Dirty Weasel, and I'm signing off.